What is real? Is it something that you can touch, something that you can see, something that you can hear or smell? Webster defines it as of or related to fixed, permanent, or immovable things. I'm going to talk about how fictional characters in books such as Twilight, Harry Potter, and TV shows like SpongeBob SquarePants, superheroes, and Santa Claus and the Easter Bunny have impacts, real impacts on people, and that they are as real, if not more so, than you or I. These fictional characters have real impacts on us because they physically affect our actions, our morals, and they have lasting impressions on us. In 2005, a book came out called Twilight. It's about werewolves and vampires. In 2008, there was a movie about it, and there's this global craze about these werewolves and vampires and this Twilight thing. And people went out and they're dentists and asked to have dental implants, vampire fangs, which seems absurd. But people were physically affected by these fictional characters in these books and these movies that they were compelled to go out and actually get these vampire fangs. Now, if I went out and tried to convince you to get these vampire fangs, you'd probably slap me silly because it's such an absurd idea. But yet these fictional characters could have this real impact on these people. It affects, like I said, it affects their morals as well. Superheroes and comics have been very popular since the 1920s, and these superheroes like Batman, Superman, they fight for good. They always fight for good, and these morals are instilled in people, and people are still huge about superheroes and how that lives, and the fight for good fights every day. That goes on every day. People go out and, under the name of real-life superheroes, have gone out and volunteered hundreds of hours as a group of real-life superheroes. So it has physically affected them to out and do good in the community as a group of real-life superheroes. So these fictional characters, once again, such as Batman and Superman, have lasted since the 1920s to the current time and convinced people to fight for good. And this can be seen physically through acts of volunteerism and community service. And lastly, these images and these fictional characters do not die. And a classic example of this is Santa Claus. Santa Claus has been around for generations and centuries, 1,000 years. I don't know what the exact number is, but it's not like humans, where the human dies after 100 years or so. And yes, they may leave, or some may leave a lasting impression, like Gandhi or Hitler, for better or for worse. These are lasting impressions, but the average fictional character does not die and can last forever, just like Santa Claus and Easter Bunny has. And like Mickey Mouse came about in the 1920s, and Disney World's huge, and Mickey Mouse is this huge fictional image that kids and people think are affected by, physically affected. In conclusion, that despite the fact that you can't touch these fictional characters, the fact that you can't see them or smell them or whatever it may be, people are physically affected by these fictional characters and the real impact they have on each other, on real people, physical people, every day. And it's undeniable that the effect of the Easter Bunny, the effect of SpongeBob, the happiness that these things bring to people's life, and the morals that they change, and the actions that they are affected by these fictional characters is real. So